There they are, wild Bucks fans, with their heads buried in the sand, pretending like Giannis Antetokounmpo will never leave Milwaukee. Well, wake up! He absolutely will. How many more signs do you need? In an interview with Harvard, if winning lasts, there's no other place I want to be. But if we're underperforming in the NBA next year, deciding whether to sign becomes a lot more difficult. To USA Today, I'm a guy who wants to be with a team for a while, as long as we're winning. We're winning so far, so I don't think anything's gonna change. Guys, what happens at the Disney World playoffs could change the NBA. In this video, we're ranking the teams with the best chance to sign Giannis other than the Bucks. First, who's interested in Giannis? Oh, every team, okay. Well, that doesn't help. First, we're gonna have to name the teams with a chance. Then we'll find out who's got the best shot to sign the Greek Freak. Hey, it's Casey, it's AM Hoops, it's Trade Tuesday, people. Hit subscribe and hit notification bells. 5 videos per week, Monday through Friday, dropping at 5 Eastern. Today, we're taking a look more toward the offseason, not this offseason, next offseason, especially if the Bucks lose, who has the best chance to land Giannis? And one more note to the pissed off Bucks fan right now. Yes, I do think the Bucks have the best chance to keep Giannis because I do think he wants to stay there, but if they win, he said it himself. You saw those quotes earlier, here's another one. As long as we're all on the same page and we're all focused on winning a championship, why not play for the Bucks for 20 years? Oh, because that means he's staying, right? Kind of reminds me of Kyrie in Boston. If you guys will have me, I plan on re-signing here. Dwight Howard in Orlando. Quote, I'm loyal, I just love this city too much. I want to win a championship. LaMarcus Aldridge to Portland. I'm happy to stay, happy to be here, happy with the direction the team has gone the last year or two. And Kevin Durant in Oklahoma City actually said, I'ma sign back and build a sick-ass house and keep stacking chips. That's the goal. There should literally be 0 comments right now from Bucks fans telling me this conversation is a waste of time. He clearly is a loyal guy, but he also clearly values winning over loyalty and money. We've seen players turn down the supermax before, and Giannis would have to leave almost $100 million on the table and an extra year if he leaves the Bucks. We've seen it so many times though before, from Kawhi Leonard to Anthony Davis. So when we rank these teams to sign Giannis, what do they need? Number 1, they need a chance to win. That's the most important thing. Number 2, a good culture. Number 3, a natural fit on the court. Number 4, a realistic way to actually sign him. And number 5, this is more a note on Giannis's free agency and why it's unique. There is no going home. Unlike Kawhi going home to LA or LeBron going home to Cleveland, none of these teams are in Athens, Greece. So, every team has interest, but I see only these 6 teams with at least a chance to sign Giannis as a free agent in 2021. Number 6, the least likely to sign him, the New York Knicks. You may be asking why they're even on this list, but the truth is this, the Knicks are always going to be in the game for big free agents. Winning and being the king of New York would be an incredible legacy for any star. Of course, they're not a winning franchise, which means their only hope is to conserve enough cap space for 2 max slots in 2021 and lure another big free agent to sign with Giannis. That would make the Knicks attractive from a winning standpoint, similar to how Bosh and LeBron went to Miami, or KD and Kyrie went to Brooklyn. Realistic free agents this summer and next include LeBron James, maybe Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, I guess, possibly Gordon Hayward. It's gonna be tough for the Knicks, but they were given permission to interview Lakers assistant coach Jason Kidd to be their next head coach. There are rumors that Giannis is loyal to Jason Kidd, who coached him early in his career. Would Coach Jason Kidd plus another star lure Giannis? Yeah, but it's a long shot. Number 5, the Toronto Raptors. Oh, I know, Raptors fans are upset at this. They think they've got the best chance to sign Giannis other than the Bucks, but they don't. It's not even close. They're just above the Knicks. I'll tell you why in a second, but I agree with them that they have a great culture. They have good leadership in Masai Ujiri, who, by the way, is connected to Giannis. Apparently, according to Sportsnet in Canada, Masai helped Giannis's family emigrate from Nigeria to Greece. Hundreds of Greeks showing up to watch Giannis play in Toronto can't hurt. and they're preserving cap space to sign Giannis. No Kawhi meant that Pascal Siakam is their only big money commitment going forward. Marc Gasol and Serge Ibaka are expiring. Kyle Lowry is a free agent in 2021. They could easily fit Giannis in money-wise. The one thing they don't have covered, though, is winning. All those guys I just mentioned leaving to make space for Giannis means Pascal Siakam, OG Anunoby, and Fred VanVleet would be Giannis's core teammates. His star teammate is Pascal Siakam. And Pascal Siakam is great. He's an all-star. I get it. And I'm not talking trash on Pascal. But is he that much better than Chris Middleton, who Giannis currently plays with, enough to blow Giannis away to sign with Toronto? No, he's just not. He'd be better off re-signing with the Bucks. Think about the big twos in the East, okay? KD and Kyrie, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, John Wall and Bradley Beal, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, maybe a Kemba Walker, I know that's 3. So if winning is the most important thing to Giannis, that is a lot of competition. Do not fool yourself, Raptors fans. Number 4, the LA Clippers. Now here's why both LA teams have their antennas up. He was asked about playing with one of his brothers, Kostas, who is a Laker right now, and he said, quote, "I'm 100% sure my mom would love that, but if we could end up on a team in Milwaukee, LA, whatever, that'd be awesome." What? I love how casual he is. Milwaukee, LA, whatever. Now the Lakers have his brother, but there's 2 other brothers playing pro ball right now. Maybe the Clippers get one of them, but let's start with winning. The Clippers obviously have 2 superstars already and a star head coach. Giannis would fit on the court well as a Clipper. The big issue, they don't have cap space. The Clips have $101 million tied up right now in 2021, but they do have the richest owner in American sports. Now, I'm not sure Steve Ballmer wants to go that deep in the luxury tax. That rich owner, by the way, just paved the way for a new arena. The Clippers are going to be a really attractive destination when they're winning and they aren't under the shadow of the Lakers at Staples Center. The reason the Clippers are only number 4 is we don't know how aggressive they're going to go after Giannis. Other teams aren't making any big moves to preserve that space. We'll see what the Clippers' moves are soon. Number 3, the LA Lakers. Unlike the Clippers, we know the Lakers have an eye on Giannis. We talked about how they have his brother, Kostas. In terms of cap space, they're one of the teams who is preserving space. They decided against that Bogdanovich for Kyle Kuzma trade to preserve room for Giannis. LeBron can decline his $41 million option that summer to take less to fit in Giannis. He can afford it, by the way. He makes more off the court, $55 million a year, than on the court, $37. Plus, he's done this before. He took less money with the Miami Heat to build a super team. Looking at their entire cap, they only have LeBron, AD, and Luol Deng, by the way, still on the books for that year, so they can make a super team with minimum contracts around them. In terms of a fit, it's not as bad as it looks on paper. They've got 3 ball-dominant front-court players, but in reality, LeBron James is the most versatile player in the league. He can do whatever makes Giannis most comfortable on the court. Then, it's just a matter of Giannis and AD coexisting, which is easily doable. The number 2 team is the Golden State Warriors. Now, it looks like the Dubs have the best pitch to land Giannis if winning is the priority, right? Well, they don't have any cap space. So that means to get Giannis, they would have to at least partially blow up the team. For a detailed look at that, check out the Warriors offseason video linked above. But the bottom line is, they would have to trade Clay or Draymond and Andrew Wiggins to make enough space to sign Giannis. Are they still the best team for him to win? In the West, it would be, let's say, Giannis, Steph, and Clay. So yeah, maybe, but you can't argue. The Warriors aren't as attractive as, say, when Kevin Durant made his decision. We know adding Giannis to the greatest shooting backcourt would be a great fit, but they're both on the wrong side of 30. Clay's coming off an ACL tear, and competing in the West would be tough. But the number 1 team with a chance to sign Giannis away from the Bucks is the Miami Heat. Miami has showed us they want Giannis in 2021. They are conserving room to sign him, so they're not making any moves that would jeopardize that cap space, even if it improves their team now. In terms of winning, they have a great young core. Bam, Kendrick Nunn, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, plus Jimmy Butler. All the shooting with those young guys, exactly the blueprint to win with Giannis. The only knock, and it's a minor one against Miami, is the fit. It's not perfect, but I'm not saying that Bam and Giannis couldn't fit together. This isn't like Bam and Hassan Whiteside, who both play center. Bam and Giannis are way too versatile and talented for that. Yes, they both like the ball in their hands, but I do think they'd figure it out. They are too talented, and again, not a seamless fit, but not bad at all. So the Heat are our number one because they check all the boxes. Number one, that winning culture and roster. Number two, a decent fit. Number three, a warm weather city with no state tax. And to cap it all off, the Heat would be favorites to make the finals in the less competitive East every single year with Giannis. Those are the top 6 teams to sign Giannis away from the Bucks. But again, Bucks fans, I do think that the Bucks have the best chance to retain Giannis if they win. And we'll find out if they win in just a few months. Support AM Hoops and click subscribe. Don't miss a daily NBA video.